used to host NASCAR races all the way up until 2003. The track shut down for a while, and then we saw a couple truck races here during the early 2010s, I believe it was. And now just set still again. But tonight, going to be active on iRacing, the Virtual Rockingham Speedway, the formerly known as North Carolina Motor Speedway, the Rock, as we know it as for those vintage race car fans. That is the site tonight of tonight's race number 2 for TI Racing's truck season race number 2. We welcome you in to the Rock. 80 laps of racing tonight, 81 degrees. Ambient-wise, track temp at 121. It is a slick rock track. Humidity is low, thankfully, but a little breeze out there also at 11 miles an hour. And so much more. And again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you guys coming in here tonight and being a part of the broadcast. And also being told we have a very special guest, or actually a bunch of guests from a specific group of very, very, very special people. Want to give them a shout out right now. The 380th, of course I'm going to get this wrong, Expeditionary Logistics Readiness Squadron. I actually think I got it right, but shout out to them. They are watching right now and on the stream. We appreciate you guys coming over to join us, and more importantly, thank you for what you do, because it allows us to even do this, and that's race on a simulator on our computers from home. So we definitely appreciate everybody, and especially you guys, for being a part of this tonight. So hopefully we can put on a good show, and hopefully I can just do anything I can to entertain you guys tonight. So because you guys deserve plenty of entertainment, because I know what you guys have to go through and stuff, and it's very, 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 very appreciative on our part. So I don't think I could say very enough, to be honest with you. So all right, qualifying is actually about to wrap up here as we get to the race. We don't have any interviews tonight, so I delayed a little bit before coming on the air. But last week, Daytona was a very wild race, needless to say. There was a lot of accidents. There were a lot of penalties issued. There were a lot of just issues, basically, when it was all over with. And it was wild, to say the least. And when it was over with, Colby Wells went to victory lane in the race. And I don't have any kind of a graphic for you, but I do have Discord to use, so I'm going to slide Discord over onto the screen. And that is your point standings right now after the first race of Season 2. Of course, Colby Wells leading by 2 points over McKinnon there in second. You see Thompson, Turner, and Abrell, the top 5 in points. Of course, there were plenty of penalty points throughout that race for people who caused wrecks and stuff like that. So that is the way it looks right now when it's over with. So Dylan Parker, he's going to be the pole sitter of the race. And now this is actually going to be his first career pole in that 25 car truck for the rookies. So we'll see if he can go out there and put the truck in victory lane for the first time ever also this evening. So we'll talk to him here in a minute. I know right now I believe that they're having our admin meeting or some kind of meeting right now as they talk to the drivers, probably discussing last week's race and so much more. So they'll get going here in about 2.5 minutes before this race begins. So anyways, hope you guys had a great Monday. Of course, tonight, one of 10 straight nights you will see Captain TV on the air broadcasting races. We got so many fun series, and it starts tonight with TI Racing's Truck Series. Tomorrow night, the TI Racing IndyCar Series. They're at Mid-Ohio. They're actually running a final practice right now. And then Wednesday night, the finale for the Black Horizon Truck Series from Great Lakes Sim Racing. They're going to be at Chicagoland Speedway. That'll be Wednesday night. Thursday night, short track racing for the Short Track Super League. They will be at Richmond Raceway. That'll be coming up Thursday night. Friday night, the beginning of the Blown Piston Racing League in their first race of the season. They will be at Talladega Super Speedway. Saturday night, VOR will be at Barber Motorsports Park for their first road course race of the season, and USRC later that evening at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Sunday night, back to Blown Piston Racing League, and we will be at Talladega Super Speedway for that Clash Series, which is actually a Cup Open Series this season. And we come back on Monday next week, and we're back here for the TI Racing Truck Series race number 3 of their season. which I'm stalling because I got to pull up the schedule and remember off the top of my head where it is. It is Pocono next week for race number 3 on the schedule. And then Tuesday night, back at it again for the iRacing IndyCar Series for their third race of the season, and that will be at Long Beach. So we'll have that Tuesday night, and that will complete the 10 straight days of broadcasting that you'll see here on Captain TV. So am I going to be tired? Maybe. But it's going to be well worth it. So hopefully you guys hit that subscribe button and be a part of it. And Landon, do us a favor. Please don't. Please don't. That's all I ask. Please. No. Spare us all. Appreciate you watching now. All right, so qualifying should be about wrapped up here. We'll go into the race session, so they should be done with the meeting. So I'm going to go down here and grab our pole sitter for the race, and that is going to be Dylan Parker in the 25 truck. Dylan, a pretty fast lap there for him. I'm assuming DP is Dylan Parker because, well, acronym-wise, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? So let's bring Dylan up here to our channel as Dylan joins us. Dylan, you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Dylan, pole time. Nice job. First career pole for you in this series. Your boss man, Mr. Lewis, predicted you'd be the pole sitter tonight, so I guess you made him look pretty good tonight, which is a rarity that somebody does that. But congratulations on that. And talk about your lap and how you feel about tonight's race.
Well, I feel pretty good about the lap. I was pretty fast in practice. You know, the TI Racing, Chris Lewis, Colby Wells, Twizzlers, Cocoa Pebbles, Dell's Full Servicing, the great Louisville area since 1985. Chevy was handling pretty good. So looking to put this thing in victory lane tonight and show everyone that we can be a contender this season championship.
Please tell me you had that written on a piece of paper.
I did.
I was going to say, good grief. I mean, that's up there a lot. But, hey, you covered all the sponsors. Nice job tonight. 80 laps to see what you can do. You got about, 3 pit stops, it looks like, to get to the finish. So we wish you the best of luck this evening, and you can go grid now before you miss the grid.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely. Dylan Parker joining us. And that was a lot of sponsors. Let's just put it like that. Holy cow. And he covered them all pretty fluently, too. All right, let's take a look at the starting lineup for this race here at The Rock. As I mentioned, Dylan Parker going to be on the pole, 23.514 miles an hour. Alongside him, Brandon Alphin in the number 121. So TI Racing sweeping out the front row. Dan Morera alongside Daytona winner Colby Wells there, the Virginia driver, starting 4th. Tim Abrell and Jason McCoon going to start there in row number 3. Row 4, Justin Miller. Gary Gonso starting in the 8th position. Nick Leo, season 1 champion. He'll start next. Brandon Turner. Jeff Langston, Dalton Wilson, the Virginia rookie, there in the 12th position. Row number 7, Jacob Locklear and Ryan Whitaker. Row number 8, Julian Altina. And Julian's going to have an interesting challenge tonight. I actually gave him some more advice off the air. I told him, hey, man, the key tonight, go run all 80 laps. You can do that, you'll survive. Anthony Cather will start in the 16th position. Brent Rolfs and Kyle DeMeg will start 17th and 18th. 19th and 20th, Aaron Beaver, Patrick Thompson. Row number 11, Jeremy McKinnon and Gavin Sanders is in the race. Eric Tupper, Matthew Telder. Row 12, row 13, Landon Durhold and Bill Lawson. Row 14, Chris Lewis, Ryan Perkins. Row number 15, those guys not starting, their admins, Eric Tupper and Bill Lawson. There you go, 29 trucks about to start this 80-lap race around this 1-mile track. Actually, it's 1.017, last I heard. Gotta get the .1017. There's a whole lot of questions we could ask about the fans and what they're wearing and what they're not wearing. Let's just be happy they're here tonight. How's that? All right, pace car gonna pull off. And 24 degrees of banking in turn 1 and 2. 22 degrees of banking in 3 and 4. 1 and 2 is more of a sweeping corner. 3 and 4 more sweeping. 1 and 2 more of a tight corner. And here we go from The Rock. Who's going to have a good time and bring the checkered flag home? This is the trouble corner right here. Who can get through turn 2 clean? Answers everybody. Wow. Off turn 4, you see Colby Wells going for second on Alphen. And he will make the pass. So move the 45, actually the 17. We'll go with the number on the truck so that you guys aren't confused. Up to the second position. One truck off the pace already here. That's Landon Durhold, I believe. I'm not sure who that is. Gary Godson was getting the wall there into 50. If he did, it looked like maybe he did get it actually. But there was one truck off the pace. Not sure who that was. So 30% fuel in these trucks, which means one, they're going to be very, very tight. But two, that's going to also mean that they're going to make a lot of pit stops. 3 stops tonight, an 80-lap race. They're only going to go about 20 on a take. 17, get a little loose over the bumps. As Brandon Alphen goes back by, here comes Tim Abrell to the inside. The 8 truck, he's going to go by. All these battles for positions right here. Here's your champion, Nick Leo. Sounds pretty good. 37 of Brandon Turner, the Kevin Harvick throwback there. That's 4 laps in the books. Now, 2 sets of tires, so there will be 1 pit stop tonight, but these trucks, they will not take tires. So my best advice to them, that first stop might want to be it. First stop, just get fuel, go, run 20 more laps, and you get the pit road at that point, get the tires on the truck. Go from there, and even then you might want to save that last set in case you get a last minute caution. That truck that was off the pace, by the way, was this guy right here, Bill Lawson, the 32 truck. So figured out who that was. And Bill Lawson's got issues off a turn. That's not Lawson, that's Ryan Perkins actually with issues. Bill Lawson over here has gone off track here, turn 2, heavy damage. He's going to keep it down the apron, that'll keep this race green. See Brandon Turner here. Out the back bumper of this 37 truck. And up front, battle for second. Tim Abrell, the man on the move early. And the 8 truck up to the second position, about 1 second back from Parker. Again, appreciate all the viewers, and again, special shout out. I want to make sure these guys know that they are well appreciated for even being here tonight. The 380th Expeditionary Logistics Readiness Squadron. You guys tonight, appreciate you joining us tonight for this broadcast. Again, we wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff without the great people that serve our country. So thank you guys very much. And I know thank you guys very much appreciate what you guys do. So here comes Nick Leo to the inside of Colby Wells. This is the 5th position. Justin Miller coming up behind him. Oh, little contact there. Almost Miller going to go 3 maybe here. Nope, he didn't get the run off the corner. Got a little loose actually. About the closest battle on the track as the lead. Parker has about 1.5 seconds over Tim Abrell, who's got about a half second over Brandon Alphen. These guys pretty much here fighting it out. They also got a battle. Let's go back here to 17th position. We're not one that likes to just show the leaders during the race. You got Aaron Beaver here, Dan Morera, Brett Rolls, Gavin Sanders. These guys here battling out. There's another number 17 making a pass on Morera. Morera started 3rd. It is in the 20th position. That man is falling backwards. At this track, you do not want that strategy, but yes, I agree. Man on the move so far in this race is actually the boss man. Chris Lewis here from 27th up to 12th. Him and Matthew Telder kind of following each other through the field. Matter of fact, Telder under attack right now. The 27, Jeremy McKinnon, going to make the pass in that 27 truck. He'll make the pass. Right here, Dalton Wilson. The 5 truck's up in the wall. Going to lose a couple positions. Brett Rolls goes by. Dan Barrera goes by. And here comes Julian Altena. Julian running now his, I believe he said, 3rd career truck race period. Last week was his 2nd at Daytona, and then the dirt race was his 1st. Julian up in the 20th position right now. And now this fight has gotten really tight. Look at this. Hornet's nest right here. Back that camera up. 21 under attack. McCoon. And there's Jeff Langston making a pass. Should be starting to slow. Oh, he's in the wall. In trouble. Colby Wells is going to get. Oh, he saved it. Both of them save it. That was all but a wreck happening right there. And we stay green. Up there, is that a, that's a 32 up on the wall. Let's go back really quickly. We can see that accident take place pretty much. Was a save on both of them. One more again. No, that was actually after. I said one more again. Yeah, it's just taking place. And Bill Lawson has crashed again, and that's going to bring out the first caution. Right as we were getting ready for green flag pit stops. And Lawson has towed it back. So caution out for the first time here. Let's watch pit stops here, and then we'll go back and check out what happened that brought out the caution here for the first time with the 32 of Bill Lawson. I meant to put this up for you guys so you can see who's who on the track. Here comes everybody to pit road. You're going to see the top 4 trucks show up down here at the bottom of the screen, the pit stops. So you'll see how they do time-wise. Let's see who takes tires here, who doesn't. Everybody is on pit road. Right there, fuel only for the 25. Parker's going to win the race off pit road. Miller checks up to try to get out of that outside lane, but doesn't work. Miller's going to be second. Abrell, Alfin, Turner, Leo, all these guys here with pit stops. And a lot of them going fuel only, it looks like here. There are some trucks getting damage fixed, but for the most part, I'm seeing everybody. Maybe Patrick Thompson might be the first one on tires. All right, let's go back and see what happens to 32 now. Unfortunately, Bill Lawson having issues with the rock. If you want me to throw a pun in there, he's not smelling what is cooking tonight. Now Ryan Whitaker coming up here behind him. Oh, and he gets ran over by him and into the inside wall. Telder gets a piece of him. All right, so caution back out. And we will go back racing here. It should be in the next lap or two. Truck's out here just getting damage fixed to get back out there. Today, National Grilled Cheese Day, in case you didn't know. And I actually had grilled cheese for dinner. My favorite sandwich in the world. Actually went out today, got the old first COVID shot. And definitely proud of that. I'm a stubborn person who thinks I don't need the shot, but there's that part of me that's like, you also have a 2-year-old daughter, and looking at her told me I need the shot. So, all in favor of that. Viewers, 15 tonight. Appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. Been fluctuating between 320 and 319 viewers or subscribers. Notice it's gone up and down a couple times. All right, pace truck going to pull back off. We'll go racing here with to carry the 158 laps to go. With Parker, Abrell, Alfin, Turner, Leo, all coming to the green flag. All did not take tires. The first truck on tires, Patrick Thompson back here in the 88 as we go back racing. Telder's in the back right now. He was involved in damage in that first wreck. He got very slight damage, I think. I'm not sure. We'll keep an eye on Thompson's coming through the field like there's no tomorrow. Look at this. Here's where the rock has always been the rock. Tires are everything at this track. Up to the 9th position. We'll see as the long run goes here if he can continue on. Dylan Parker has led all the green flag laps so far in this race. He's already got a half second on Alfin. Comes down to here, who saves the most tires? Inside here, the one truck. Jeff Langston inside of Abrell. I wonder if Tim wore out those tires early. Here's Thompson right there behind him. A little bit of a check up here. And that's what happens here in turn 1 and 2. A tighter corner than 3 and 4 is. 27 McKinnon, gonna get 3 wide, I thought. Maybe, nope. Also another factor of this track is the bumpiness on it. Right here, bah, bah, bah. Those trucks just bounce coming off the corner. And it can throw you up to the wall. 88 throws it in there, and Tim is going backwards. I think there's a parachute on that 8 truck. Losing another spot. You got to be careful there in turn 2. That corner there, that wall will reach out and grab you. Going to try to make a move on McKinnon. Oh, Turner or Thompson sticks it in her. Oh my gosh, I was like, oh no, don't do this. Like you don't go to the outside at Darlington, Days of Thunder. You don't go 3 wide at the Rock in turn 2. I wouldn't even do that in a Legends car. 23 trucks on the lead lap. Matthew Telder is the last one, of course, with that heavy damage on the 2 truck. As the 27 slides up, McKinnon gets the wall. Thompson going to take the 5th position away. Now Brett Rolls also in that 17 NOS Energy truck. He is on fresh tires. He's got 40 balonies, as they like to say. Parker's led all 30 laps here. 20 laps on a tank of fuel with the 30% fuel, so his truck very tight. Got to be very patient. There goes a 17 going by. Back here, McKinnon starting to fall back a little bit into the hands of Anthony Kay. He takes a spot away. 26 of Dan Marrera is there, the 21 to 97. Aaron Beaver and Justin Miller, Julian Alton also here. 21 up against the wall there. That is not where you want to be at this track. Oh, trouble. The 34 gets turned off the bumper. The 97. Did he save it? He did. Wow. Second great save of the night. Now this transpired. 97 gets to his inside and he's hooked. Watch this again here. Let's rear chase this real quick. Rear chase is about the best view you'll ever get of a wreck and see what transpires here. Let's take a look at it. Quarter speed. There's contact. Well, a little net code, but 34 just locks it down and gets the wheel turned back right and straightens her out. And great job by Morera not to hit him. Green with Parker. And here comes Thompson, the fresh tires. It'll take him a little longer. They probably wanted to get up to the front, but here comes the 88, the Valvoline Chevrolet. Patrick Thompson going to take the lead here at lap 35. Now, obviously, on this next stop, he will not take tires because you only have 2 sets, and you're going to need to pit 2 more times in this race. Go back here to Nick Leo. New York driver under attack with Brent Rolls to the right behind him here. Kind of looking to the high side, see if he crosses him over off the corner here. Not able to. Actually had to get out of the gas there. Little arrow. Parker up to second, and back here, Brandon Turner's starting to fall back a little bit. The 37 going to get passed by a couple trucks. Move Langston and Durhold up to the 6th and 7th spots. Another truck having issues. Remember the big start Chris Lewis had? Well, now he's in the wall. Chris is all the way back here in the 21st position now. And look at the heavy damage on that right front. Little contact there between the 9 and the 3. Whitaker. Don't know what's going on here. But, big time there. And here comes Ryan Whitaker, going to be the first on pit road. Brandon off into pit road, the first of the leaders. And Alphin, Abril's on pit road, Jacob Locklear, Julian Altina, all to pit road here at lap 42. So those who did not take tires in the last stop will take tires here. Likely, the ones who did not take tires in the first stop will take tires. The ones who did will not. That's what I was trying to say. Sometimes things don't come out of me right. Sometimes. All the time things don't come out of me right. Anyways, Justin Miller coming down pit road. There's, as I mentioned, the 121 truck gets out of pit road there, 15.2 second stop. Miller's on pit road. The Grublet's on ice truck. And now the leader comes to pit road right behind Chris Lewis here. So as I mentioned, he will not take tires here. So this pit stop's going to be about 5 to 6 seconds quicker, but at the same time in reverse, he's not going to have any tires here. So he's got to be careful coming off pit road also with this. You'll see the truck not lift at all likely. 30% fuel, and there he goes. Oh, and one truck almost gets turned on pit road to 97. One thing that's tricky about this pit road, going into the stall, you are not invisible, but coming out, you can go through trucks. It's tricky. As Dylan Parker comes to pit road now. Parker all the way down here at the first pit stall. That is not social distancing, people. Gets in the stall right as pit crew over here talking about yesterday's Martinsville race. Like, can you believe those two guys got into a fight in that race? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that one guy had him down on the ground and everything. He was using his hands kind of like, like this and stuff. And there he goes off pit road. 14.8 for him. Hands the lead to Gary Godso, my broadcast buddy in the IndyCar Series leading. And there's the new leader now after this is all cycled through. Patrick Thompson going to lead this race. And he is going to have about, all cycles through here, 7 seconds over Brandon Alford now. But again, older tires. Now the question is, can he hold off the 7-second gap he has to the next pit stop? If so, he actually gains a lot of track position out of that move, which then makes him look brilliant, right? There's Tim Abrell. He's used a set of tires now. He goes to the inside, makes a pass on someone. I didn't see who that was. But coming up on the back of Nick Leo and the 21 truck who's having some issues down here, Jason Hill. Durhold, and there's Nick Leo, Tim Abrell, those guys here. This is all for the 4th position now. And the 94 obviously did not take tires, and we'll see what happens in that situation. Beep, beep, beep. Backwards he goes. So as you see the lead now down to 4.5 seconds on Parker. Alfin right there in 3rd. And best fight I'm seeing on the track. There's a bunch of little fights going on here. Let's start here with Nick Leo and Justin Miller. Nick Jewell, that's funny. These guys, they're a little separated apart still. Tim Abrell, those on the back bumper of Justin Miller. Back here, Aaron Beaver, Jacob Locklear in the 84 truck to the inside. He's that means tinfoil hat or something blinking out. There goes Gavin Sanders on by up to the 11th position. Lead now for Thompson down to 2.5. Check on the Daytona winner back here, Colby Wells inside of Dan Morera. These are actually teammates here. And Colby's going to slide on past the Grublets on ice truck. I mean, some of these trucks probably on ice. Apparently that's Captain Morera. He's down there at the bottom of this photo. So there's your leader, Thompson, there in 2nd place. Unfortunately, there's a notice going into the rearview mirror of Thompson right now saying trucks in the mirror. Oh, and that's not going to help him. Are getting bigger as they appear. The 17 got out of shape, holds up the 88 for a second, and here comes Parker. And to the lead he goes. Into turn 3 and 4 here already. 46 laps to go. Only the one caution so far. And right on cue, Jacob Locklear wrecks. Good job, Scala. Way to jinx it. Just kidding, I didn't really. But, you know, Locklear spins off turn 2 along with the 9 of Ryan Perkins, and I didn't see the other truck there. I'm trying to see that number. It looks like the 94. Also involved with Landon Durhold. So let's bring out the second caution tonight, and we'll see pit stops here. And this is going to be interesting because I don't think any of these trucks can go all the way on fuel from here. And some trucks coming to pit road. Here comes Leo, Turner, Langston. So these trucks all going to get likely that last set of tires, or maybe just topping off the fuel right now. What to see by pit times here as you look down below. Nick Leo 6.1, so that's a top off. Turner topping off. Most of these guys just topping off the fuel cell, it looks like. Now with this being the second caution, do you chance it here and go ahead and take the last set of tires and hope this thing goes green the rest of the way? If so, you're going to look pretty smart. There's that 2 truck. That thing's beating up. So again, next week, these guys will be at Pocono Raceway for race number 3 of 8 on the season. And then race number 4, Bristol, coming up on the 26th of April. May 3rd, Martinsville, Watkins Glen for the one road course race. Richmond and Homestead, the schedule here in season 2. And look at all these trucks now coming to pit road. So who takes tires here, who does not? All right, let's go back real quickly here and let's see the wreck that brought out the second caution. Seems like scroll up to it. There it is. It's going to happen off turn number 2, I believe. You see the 84 blowing by the 51 like he's parked. This is Jacob Locklear here. Comes up on the back end of Landon Durhold here in the 94. And, oh, the 9 gets to wall and they just collect each other. Just a tough break there. One more again. Way too high and almost up in the marble. It's going to put him in the wall, and it's just a chain reaction. So light kiss in the inside wall. Shouldn't be affected too badly, you hope. The pace truck lights are out, and Dylan Parker leads Brandon Alphin. Tim Abrell, Jeff Langston, Nick Leo. Now Leo's the first truck that pitted here on this caution as the pace truck pulls off, and we're going to see 22 wild laps of racing as the 121 spins the tires. Everybody good off turn 2. Now looking at pit times, Jacob Locklear might be the first one to watch. He might be on new tires. Patrick Thompson, Justin Miller, these guys might be on tires, so we'll have to keep an eye on them and see if they rocket up here through the field. As trouble on the track, caution back out. It's Patrick Thompson. And wow, Thompson's in orbit. When my camera goes up, that's not good. Well, at least he lands back on pit road. That's good news. So now those guys who pitted might have just stolen this race away. Let's see what the leader's doing. We'll go back and watch this liftoff, apparently. And here comes everybody who did not pit. I believe, well, actually, a couple of trucks that did pit are coming to pit road. Locklear's in. So mostly the trucks that did pit. That's actually a mixed bag. Wow. So you see tires going on the 2 leaders here. An interesting strategy. Tires and fuel for everybody, so we'll review that. Let's go back and see what in the world just happened. Looks like, who is that? The 80 of Justin Miller turns the 88 here. Oh, wow, just nerfs him. Spins him around. 34 gets him. And oh, he gone. Oh, my gosh. I don't know what to say about that one. That gets an onboard camera shot right there. This is going to be interesting. Hope you're not squeamish. Whee! All right. I got nothing for that one, guys. I'm not seeing a wreck like that yet on stream. I mean, I've seen wrecks like that, but not on this stream. All right, so here's our situation. Brett Rolls will be the leader with 17 laps to go. He's going to take the high line. Julian Altena is going to be second. Ryan Whitaker third. I guess they don't know what lane they want to start in. Actually, almost looks like the choose cone here. What's going on here? All right, so Whitaker's second now. Julian's third. Dylan Parker is fourth. And these guys took tires. Here we go, pace truck gonna pull off. Here we go, rolls on the pedal. Dylan Parkers is gonna send it up on the high side here. Julian to his inside, but the newer tire is gonna prevail off the corner. Oh, 17 almost defensive on the 3 as Whitaker gets the run. And to the front he goes. Dylan Parker going to come with him. Now Whitaker pitted at the previous caution and stayed out now. Parker goes up and hits the wall. This is not going to be pretty. Cooler heads prevail. I thought it was going to get uglier for a second. Everybody's spreading out on the track like the Rock used to be, but unfortunately iRacing doesn't have that setting for the Rock. You can't run the top groove here. And rewind down to turn one, down to two. Everybody fighting for what they got, and Julian's getting hooked into the wall in a big wreck. Gavin Sanders involved, the 37. And the 5 just comes in there with the ARCA. The trucks are going to be towing here, unfortunately. Unfortunately, trucks are having a tow, and the fourth caution comes out with 12 to go. We'll see if anybody does any pit strategy here, and then we'll cut to the replay. Well, that was bad. At least 6 or 7 cars in this accident. Nobody comes really to pit road, it looks like, other than damaged trucks. So let's look at the replay here. Actually, we'll start with Gavin Sanders' teammate, Julian Altenayer in the 31. He gets bumped a little bit from the 27. Oh, he catches the apron, and it sends him up the track into the 17. Calamity from there to 37. He gets in it. Watch the 5 here. Coming in hot. Dalton Wilson there in that 5 truck. Slides into it. You hear him off the throttle. Caution back out here with fourth time, 10 laps to go. Get the green flag here probably with about 8 laps to go in this race. What has been a fairly good race, actually. Fairly clean. Ryan Whitaker leads Dylan Parker, Tim Abrell, Jeff Langston, Jeremy McKinnon, your top 5 now. Alphin, Leo, Wells, Lewis, and Marrera, your top 10. Again, tomorrow night, TI Racing's IndyCar Series at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course for race number 2 of their season. Last week, it was the Isaac Morris Show, dominated the race in Sebring. If he can make it 2 for 2 on the season. As Pace Truck pulls off Whitaker, going to lead him back to the green flag. Here we go. Couple trucks spinning the tires. Whitaker's going to take the lead here off turn 2. Here comes Abrell, bringing Langston with him. Again, Parker's got that right side damage from hitting the wall, and I think that's affecting him. Yeah, look at that right side tire poking out. Tim Wilkin trying to get a run here, see if he can get the run off turn 4. Getting protected, almost 3 wide back. There's a 27 coming into the picture of McKinnon. Parker back past McKinnon as he scrapes the wall. Coming to 5 laps to go. Julian, we'll talk about this after the race. I'm going to teach you something there. 3 to go, and look at Whitaker protecting the bottom. And now here comes Parker back in. Whitaker missed the corner, and that opens the bottom up. Abrell's going to go to the lead. Parker to second. Parker, wow, he sends it in. Almost made contact. Two laps to go. Parker gives him the bumper. And now caution is out. Trouble in turn 2. It's the 51 and the 5. Kyle Dumeg and Dalton Wilson. Let's go back and see this. Oh, the 5 gets the wall hard, and the 51 does too, and they both hook each other. Caution out for the 5th time. So Tim Abrell, Dylan Parker, Langston, all these guys trying to get this win. You saw right there, Parker got in the back of Abrell trying to move him. we'll come to what appears to be overtime. A lot of trucks getting their damage fixed. So they're going to come to 2 laps to go. Should get 1 to go this time by. Again, next week, Pocono Raceway, Monday night. Next week, 7:25, we'll get the stream up and running. Tomorrow night, iRacing IndyCar Series from the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. And tomorrow night, or Wednesday night, the finale for the Great Lakes Sim Racing Truck Series at Chicagoland. So that's the next 3 nights. Here we go, 2 to go. Abrell and Parker. Will it get physical again? I can't help but think of the coach from Waterboy. Things are going to get awfully physical. Abrell with a really good 1 and 2. Gets pretty good distance, about 3/10 right now on Parker. Parker's got to send it here in turn 1 if he's going to have a shot. Final lap. Parker's not close enough. Plus, you know what? He's got damage on the front from, I think, hitting the 8. Through turn 3 and 4, Parker, one last effort, not going to be enough. Second straight week, a first-time winner. Tim Abrell scores to win at the Rock. Langston goes to second. Parker to third, McKinnon fourth, and Ryan Whitaker fifth. And the Jewel Sandwich. And all the drivers going back by. Pretty wild race. Rock living up to its name. Oh, there goes the grass. And the one feature about when this track was reopened, they moved the victory lane here on the front stretch so the fans could get a view of it. So pretty cool deal there. As we'll take a look at the finishing order from tonight's 80-lapper here at the Rock. It is Abrell scoring his first career win. Jeff Langston gets second. Dylan Parker third. Jeremy McKinnon, Ryan Whitaker, your top 5. Nick Leo gets 6. Colby Wells, top 10 for him after his win at Daytona. Jason McCoon, Chris Lewis, Brett Rolls finishing 10th. Gary Gonzo missing his second straight top 10 by 1 position. Jacob Locklear, Dan Barrera, Gavin Sanders, Brandon Turner, Brandon Alphin finishing 16th, so tough break for the 121. Not sure what happened to him there. Matthew Telder finishing 17th, Anthony Kay 18th. Looking at the rest of your finishing order here, cooperate with me. There we go. Ryan Perkins 19th, Dalton Wilson 20th, Kyle Dumeg 21st, 22nd Aaron Beaver, 23rd Julian Altena, 24th Justin Miller, 25th Patrick Thompson, 26th Landon Durhold, 27th Bill Lawson, 28th is Eric Tepper, which he did not start the race. He was the admin for the race, I believe. So there we go. What a race it was. And this gives us our chance to go down here to Victory Lane. We'll talk to our first-time winner, and that is Tim Abrell. Just give me 1 second as I get everything set up here. As you see him sitting in Victory Lane, getting ready to come out and celebrate. Typing really quickly. All right, so let's get it all set up here, as I mentioned, and talk to the winner of this race, Tim Abrell, who once again scores his first career win, second straight first-time winner. Colby Wells last week, and now Tim Abrell. So great job to Tim in scoring that win. He is up here waiting on me right now, so let's speak with him. Tim, congratulations on the win in the 8 truck. Let's talk about those last few laps. You had to make some abrasive moves and end up the bottom opened up for you on a mistake made by the 3, and that allowed you to get in position to win this race, and had to fight off a tough crew basically there to finish. But congratulations, you got yourself a win.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it was a lot of fun out there tonight. I knew it was going to be a lot about saving the tires, and I knew it was going to be just really surviving, just getting there towards the end. So I knew I was fast, put a lot of practice in this weekend. And I knew I just had to be there by the end. So Ryan's a good racer, and I knew he was going to run me hard and really not give me any room. So I had to just be patient and make sure I can get that inside opened up as fast as I could. And once he let it open, I was able to stick it in there.
It seemed like you guys were trying to protect the bottom, and obviously the one thing about these stock cars weighing 3,000 pounds plus, they're not really good at holding the bottom going into the corner when you're bottom going into it. And that's what looks like what happened to Whitaker, but it seemed like the only thing you could do to try to protect the lead.
Yeah, so at this track, the only lane is that bottom lane. Everything else is just absolute garbage. So it was definitely about once you get that bottom, do not give up. If you let anybody in at all, you're going to get freight trained. And that happened to me once early in the race, and I lost probably 7 or 8 spots just because someone was able to stick their nose in, and I lost a bunch. But once I was able to get it on the bottom, the whole trick is just kind of entering the corners a lot earlier than you think, taking it easy, and you're able to let it stick there on the bottom.
Yeah, and you had a few people watching tonight, and of course now that you win, I don't see a word from them. So it's like I guess they ran away and gave up on you. But anywho, what's that?
Yeah, don't worry. They've been blowing my phone up. It's all good.
Hey, leave the man's phone alone. He's racing. Anyways. Well, nice job, Tim. Congratulations on your win. You become the 7th different winner in the series history so far, and you get to send shout-outs to whoever you like to.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout-out to Chris. I want to say Chris is let me ride these series, and he's a really good car owner. And I really appreciate everything he does for me and whatnot. And I want to give a shout out to my buddy Cook. Cook helped me train me a lot, and really much everything I do is really a credit to him. And he helped me out a lot with this weekend on this setup and not. So even though he's 7,000 miles away deployed, he's still helping me out as best he can.
Absolutely,
so I really appreciate it.
No, and we appreciate what he does, obviously, for this country and stuff, and everybody watching tonight. We had some troops watching us this evening, which was a good deal. And Joe the Cowboy says, "Yeah, buddy." So nice job, and congratulations, man. Go celebrate this first win, and at the Rock too, of all places.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Absolutely.
Say good job. Thanks for doing them broadcasts.
Oh,
have a good one, buddy.
Appreciate it, bud. You too. So that is Tim Abrell, I believe is how that's pronounced, finishing in the first position. Let's get the guy who finished third, because the guy who finished second, I guess I gotta go find him or something. But anyways, Man, oh man, Mr. Parker. Did everything you could. You even tried to give him the old bumper right there before the caution came out, and it looked like that actually hurt your front end doing that. Did you feel the effects on that last restart?
No, I think it was too short of a run to really notice it, and the tires hadn't lost enough grip to really notice any damage.
Now, the right side damage in the wall, that had to hurt your truck.
Oh yeah, that definitely hurt my truck. That was just, trusting the grip too much on the top, and I haven't really ran there all night, so I just kind of went up there not expecting it to be that loose and tight, really all the above. It was just not any grip up there at all.
Well, still some great racing. Talk about the tire strategy, because obviously there was one stop where you guys had to not take tires, and that had to make it very tricky considering you had the 88 come blowing up there through the field.
Yeah, we had to, I decided to not take tires in that one caution, and a couple other people did, and they did get the track position, but on the green flag pit stop, we made up all that time because, we just didn't have to pass anyone. We could just run our own line and get back to them. And, I think it was Patrick Thompson who tried that, and it worked out short term, but long term, it was just lost. So I felt like we did everything we could to win. It's just we got some bad luck starting on the outside at the end there, and just couldn't capitalize up there because there's no grip.
Well, you still did a great job. Great third-place finish. Got the pole tonight, so a successful night when it's all over with, and good points night for you. You can send shout-outs to whoever you'd like to.
I'd like to shout out Chris Lewis, Dale's Pools, everyone at iRacing and PPM, and you for doing an awesome broadcast.
No, I appreciate that, man. Good job out there. Mr. DP3 is you're titled here in Discord, and we will talk to you next week in the I'm going to ask the question because everybody else gives me different answers every single time. Pocono is what shape?
Triangle?
He goes with triangle. I've heard all different answers, believe it or not. One person said oblong once. It's not. I think they do it in a joking way. Yes, it's a triangle, but man, what turn for? We'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
All right, buddy. He thought I was kidding. Second place is in here. So who? I don't think any of my guys are here left. So unfortunate deal there. So with that said, I guess we're gonna take off and go from there. So congratulations to our winner, Mr. Abrel, who gets his first career win this evening in the Rockingham race. So appreciate all them. And before I go, if they get a chance to watch this broadcast, I definitely want to give them the proper shout-out that these guys deserve for being a part of the broadcast tonight. Just give me 1 second. I want to get their name right out of respect. The 380th Expeditionary Logistics Readiness Squadron, who is watching us tonight. Thank you guys very much for what you do. And for anybody who's watching who has a family member in the service or is in themselves, thank you very much for what you do for this country. It's much, much appreciated. So me saying that's not even enough to show how much we appreciate it. So, but with that being said, we're out tomorrow night. iRacing IndyCar Series from Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. Looking forward to flying on Chris Lewis's top-notch Airjet to get up there, and he doesn't know yet that I'm flying with him tonight. So, with that being said,
that sounds expensive.
He did know that I'm doing this. So, interrupted my broadcast. What's wrong with you?
You know I always come in here.
Yeah, it's true. Anyways, this is just a game. This is, it's iRacing and Chris's fun house. How's that? Have a great night.
And now the wait is over. The nerves have taken their toll. Ooh. Let go.